my channel. I am Letitia and this is That's So Letitia. And to all of my new viewers, supporters, subscribers, welcome guys, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoy the content. And to all of my returning viewers, supporters, subscribers, welcome back guys. As always, it is a pleasure to see you. Without further ado, let's jump right into this video. So yes, of course, you guys already know we're here to do makeup. Over the past week or so, I don't know if I'm just in my feelings about the heat or if it's just too damn hot, but I have been envisioning fall looks. And I know for a lot of people that is kind of hard to fathom, especially with the weather being as hot as it is, but we're getting ready for fall. I'm sorry. Come hell or high water, at some point the heat has to break and fall has to return. I am here for that. So this is going to be a fall inspired look to kind of help usher the brown leaves and the orange leaves and the brisk winds in, because I'm so ready for it. I'm ready for the fashion, I'm ready for the makeup. I'm just ready to stop sweating. Like, how about that? I'm ready to go outside and actually put on clothes and just not sweat. Like, it is what it is. It's just that simple. So first I'm going to apply, as always, Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum. Yeah, I'm ready. I am ready. At this point, hell, I'm even ready to start hearing Mariah Carey and Gap. That's how real it is. This summer has really did me in and I don't appreciate it. This summer has been utterly disrespectful. And I'm not just saying that for me, I'm saying that for you too. Like, this summer has been so disrespectful to us. What the hell did we do to deserve this type of summer? So yeah, I'm over it. Like, come on, Mariah Carey. Come on, all I need or all I want for Christmas is relief from the damn heat. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready for all the pumpkin spice. I'm ready for that whole trend, which at times got to be annoying, but I'm ready for it. Like, where's the leggings and the hoodies and the Ugg boots and the little tumblers full of warm pumpkin beverages? Because this summer, y'all can have it. I don't know if you guys can hear in my background. There's air conditioners just popping off. Like, the energy companies are making a killing. We are putting 3 and 4 generations through college with the amount of energy that is being consumed just this summer because it's so damn hot. I'm over it. So now that I have applied my primer, I went into a rant. I forgot where I was at. Now that I have applied my primer, I'm going to go in with some color corrector. So I'm going to use under the eye the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Color Corrector in shade Papaya. I've had some rather long days and very short nights. That might not make that much sense to you guys, what I just said, but yeah. Very long days and very short nights. My day starts before the rooster crows and it ends well after all of the things have ended. So it's getting to be a point where I used to be all, oh, I don't need color corrector, I don't need concealer, I just use it for my videos. No, for real, in real life, if I don't use it, you can tell. It's like, oh, are you tired? Oh, do you think? So yeah, we are color correcting and I'm so grateful I have started, because now this has become a saving grace for me. Even if I'm using just like a tinted moisturizer, that color corrector is going on. It's covering all of those unnecessary, unwanted bags of just sleep deprivation. And then also, if you like reach that age of perimenopause, which is menopause's little annoying ass sister, you up in the middle of the night anyway. Like, you cannot sleep. You will jump up out of your sleep going to check on the beans that you didn't even cook. Like, you don't even own one single solitary bean in your house. But somewhere in our ever-changing mind, going through perimenopause, you're under the impression that you can burn the damn beans. And it's 1:18 in the morning. Like, who does that? And then you can't go back to sleep. So that definitely helps with all of this. FYI, girls, if you're not there, get ready, because she's annoying as hell. And now for my actual foundation. I'm going old school. Stick with me, we're going places. We're going to shop my stash. And what I mean by old school, nowadays in beauty, if something is like 1 or 2 months old, it's considered an old release. So for me to be using a foundation that came out several years ago, it's like, whoa, dinosaur, what are you doing? But it's still an amazing foundation. It's a full coverage, long lasting, soft matte foundation. I am talking about Huda Beauty's foundation. This is the grandma version. This is the one that has the amazing kind of warm grandma plastic on the furniture type of smell to it that a lot of people didn't really care for, so they brought out a formula that don't have the scent. I don't like that. But anywho, this is the OG. This is the grandma version. This is the Faux Filter foundation by Huda Beauty. The shade I use is Mocha. Now, the reason I use Mocha is because Mocha is as close to a shade that makes sense for my complexion, especially towards the fall and winter months when I'm not like wearing sleeveless shirts or like wearing sleeveless dresses. I can really pull off Mocha, so that's why we're going with Mocha today. And I'm going to apply it using a e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. And now I'm going to apply one of 2 concealers, also by Huda Beauty. This is the Faux Filter Concealer in Salted Caramel, or the number is 7.3G. And because this one dries down so fast, I'm going to blend it in now. I'm going to use a damp beauty blender. And next, the second concealer I'm going to use, this is by Tower 28. This is a serum powered concealer, and this is in the shade number 15. And I use this one because I love it. Like, I've seen videos on it, and I swear every video I've seen where this one was being used, the content creator just looked like they were having a ball using this product. So I was influenced and I bought it, and I get it because it actually wears like a serum and it feels really good against my skin. It's long wear. It doesn't crease as much. I mean, let's be honest. You have folds, you have already a bit of wrinkles going. Your makeup is gonna crease at some point, but it's not that noticeable using this. Like, this doesn't create extra creasing. It's a really, really good concealer. And now I'm just going to use, again, my damp beauty blender and blend in the second concealer. And now to set the concealer, I'm going to use by Huda Beauty. This is a Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder in shade Peach Pie, which took over my life when they brought this out. This was one of the first products that I reviewed where I was like, okay, what the hell happened to my channel? Because it was insane. Rightfully so, because Huda Beauty, they just get it. Complexion products, they just get it. Like the formula of their setting powders, like none other. It melts into your face. And you know what is really interesting to me about their setting powders? Regardless of your actual skin tone, like it doesn't matter how deep your complexion is, it's still going to blend. It's still going to blend in. It may be a little bright, but it just somehow, some way, they all like translate to make sense. I own basically every shade that they have, and somehow it still makes sense. Like I am just in love with their products, and definitely their Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder. I feel like when I use their setting powders, I don't have to do all that extra baking, and you just apply, blend in, and you're good to go. And next I'm going to apply a all over setting powder to just kind of set my entire face. I'm going to use Juvia's Place. This is a pressed foundation powder in shade Burkina. This is what it looks like, and I will be applying it using my e.l.f. pointed powder brush. And now for bronzer, Jaclyn Cosmetics Daycation, which is discontinued. Don't fight me, because I'm going to use this until it's gone. This was a good formula. What happened, Jaclyn? What happened? And I will be applying it using my Sephora Pro Bronzer Brush number 80. I mean, goodness gracious. I love this bronzer, and I hate when good things have to come to an end, but nothing good lasts forever, and I'm sorry, I'm just gonna use it till the wheels fall off. And even then, I may pick up the crumbs that are left and use it until it's all gone. That's what I'm gonna do. This is one of my favorite bronzers. It's so buttery. It's like so good. Just reminds me of when I used to do my makeup, and I didn't like bronzers. I didn't like shadows. I didn't like contour. And I would walk out the house with a full face of Fenty foundation. And I looked like a one-dimensional mannequin because I didn't know. Put warmth back in your face. Add shadow here. It was a mess. And I didn't have no real friends. I really didn't, because I used to walk out thinking I looked all that and some, and people, girl, hey, I would go to all the functions. I ain't had no real friends, because somebody could have pulled me to the side like, ma'am, that they didn't. But then again, they didn't even know how to do their damn makeup either. So we was all out there just looking a one-dimensional hot mess with expensive Fenty and MAC products on. Thank God for YouTube. That's okay. I learned. We pulled it together. So now that our base is almost done, I'm going to apply my blush. Blush I will be using is Rich Betch Cheek Clapper 3D Trio by OneSize. This is her in all of her glory. Love this one because it comes in 3 finishes. You get a cream blush, you get a powder blush, and then you get a kind of like a shimmery highlighter in the same tone. I pretty much prefer powder, but I love the fact that I have 3 separate finishes to choose from. You can build on them or you can use them one at a time. Today I'm going to opt just for the powder, and I'm applying it using a powder blush brush by Eco Tools. But yes, ma'am, thank God for YouTube, because without it, ooh, the looks that we give, I mean, I guess it would make sense because we wouldn't have anything to reference to other than like magazines or whatnot, but sometimes I like a good, bold, stand out, oh my gosh, shock you kind of blush. And other times I just like my blush to blend in, just like fall back, you know? Just kind of complement the look, not take it over. And that is what this shade gives me. I actually have a few blushes by various brands that are in kind of like a terracotta shade. I love this because it's there. I know it's there. You guys know it's there because you just saw me put it on, but it's not anything that's like super bold. I like that. Yep, I think we're good. And now that our base is done, I'm going to apply a little bit of eyeshadow primer. I'm going to use this one by Louise. This is in shade number 5. And I'm honestly just going to apply it with my finger because the palette that I'm going to use, it's by a brand that does not skimp on pigment. So this is really just to protect the look from creasing, where oil tends to somewhat show up periodically right at my crease. Perfect. Yep, literally just a little bit. That's all I need. Okay, so the palette I'm going to use, again, this is a Shop My Stash sort of vibe that I'm going with, aka I'm keeping my money in my pocket because I have so much makeup. Why not utilize what I have? Let's carry on. So for my fall inspired look, I'm going to use the chocolate palette by Juvia's Place. The chocolate. This is a 6-pan palette. It is absolutely adorable. And let's get started. So I'm going to use my Morphe M504 and I'm going to apply this shade here. We're going to put that down pretty much as our transition shade. Love it. Again, this is one of those brands that gives you pigment. Not so much all the fanfare, but you need pigment, or they're going to give you pigment. And now I am going to use this brown shade here. I'm just going to change out my brushes because I need a more condensed brush just so I can kind of control where things are going, especially since this is going to be a very bold smoky eye look. That's what we're going for fall. We need fall to come in like a wrecking ball, and our eye look should not be anything different. And I'm just going to begin to apply this right at the crease and right above the crease. And why I keep talking about being excited and ready and fall needs to hurry up, how are you guys handling this heat? Are you guys ready for fall too, or am I alone? Like, am I being my usual dramatic self when it comes to the heat, or are you guys like, no, you're not alone, I'm over it too? Because I mean, this year has been extreme as hell, and that's putting it very lightly. It's been extreme, and I don't know, I'm not feeling it this year. And I think I've been saying that every year, especially since moving out here to Nevada. Like, I'm not feeling it. And why isn't there some sort of like heat preventative plan that comes with your lease when you move out to places like this? This is ridiculous. It's too much. It's too much. So yeah, are you guys like me? Are you somewhere at home fussing about the heat too, or are you guys loving it? Because if you are, I'll stop talking about it. And I'm lying. I'm not gonna stop talking about the heat until the heat goes away. I have too many cute outfits, too many cute bags, too many cute hats, too many cute jackets that I want to wear for fall. And I needed to hurry up, like expeditiously, like right now, tomorrow. I need to wake up and it needs to be like 55, 60 degrees. I mean, is that too much to ask? So now that I have applied the lighter toned brown shade, and I'm sorry guys, but there is no names in this palette, but since we have applied this brown, I am now going to begin to build up my smoky eye. And I'm going to use, let's use this one here, because this one, although it's very beautiful, this one is like very, very deep, whereas this one isn't as deep. So let's use this one. I'm going to apply the same brush because I can control where the product goes using this one. And this is right below the crease, so kind of at the crease bone. And I'm not really blending in just yet. I'm packing and building up. This way I can avoid fallout and still get the deepness in the shade that I'm looking for. Now I'm just going to close my eye and make sure I get my lid too. So that's that for that eye, and moving on to this one. Again, slowly build up to the depth that you're looking for, as opposed to just trying to go in, do 1 or 2 swipes, and now you have a ton of fallout. And also your shadow is uneven. using a clean brush. This is a Morphe M441. I'm going to go back in. I'm going to mix both of these two together. And now I'm going to take it across the top, just like so. Helps to kind of give it a gradient effect. And for my eyeliner, I'm going to apply, this is by the Sephora collection. This is a 12-hour retractable eyeliner in shimmery bronzer. This eyeliner is pretty. So let's see if it will actually show up. It's giving it a little bit of bronze. That is cute. And of course my eyes wink. I don't know about you guys, but my eyes are haters. Okay, any second now. I think we can proceed. And for a little extra razzle dazzle to match the bronzer eyeliner, we can take this shade here, which is a shimmery shade, and apply a tad bit of that into the inner tear duct. So I'm just going to take a Morphe M222 and again, just very lightly take a little bit of the product. Oh, that's perfect. Yep, that is it. Very subtle. It actually looked like I brought my eyeliner up into my waterline, which I did, or my tear duct, which I didn't, but they're along the same shade, so it complements it very well. That's cute. I love when I do a look. Like when I do a look, but I hate when I do a look and I have nowhere to go to wear my look. Like, who gonna see it? Makeup problems. But anywho, now I'm going to move on to my lip. Of course, we are going to begin with a brown lip liner. This is no different. MAC Cosmetics in Chestnut. I have tried so many brown liners and somehow I always find my way back to MAC. Wasn't it like a recycling campaign slogan? Back to MAC or MAC to back? I feel like I heard that reference to MAC before. Okay, and now that we have the lip liner on, I'm going to use a lipstick by Makeup by Mario. This is in the shade Central Park, which is a deep brown shade. And then I have another one by Makeup by Mario. This one is called FlatIron. This is a more kind of neutral toned, very light lipstick. Just going to apply it in the middle. And then I'm going to set with the little Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Off camera, I applied some Eyelure False Mink lashes, and bam. So this is how I am ushering in fall. Come fall, come. Tired of the heat. I am ready to be cute and not have to worry about sweating anywhere. Let me know in the comments, because I know y'all feeling like me. Like, don't hide it. Y'all tired of the heat. It's hot as hell. You miserable, you irritable, and you're sweaty. Well, maybe that's just me. But y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. And I want to give honorable mention, like, my hair, and this is so not a hair related video, but my braids, like right now, these are knotless braids, right? I love my new braider for suggesting it, because I would have went with traditional, but she's like, no, let me do knotless. Let me know what you think. Right now, these should have been lifted. If they were traditional, they would have been lifted, right? It would have just been a bad situation. But with a little bit of edge control and a nice little edge band, like, it is giving revived, refreshed, and renewed. Like, my edges, I'm loving this. I am loving this. So yes, this She Is Bomb edge control. Girlies, get on it. Just tie your edges down and you are good to go. With that being said, that is all I have for you great people this evening. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the things that you guys do best, of which I appreciate each and every one of you. And as always, in the description box below, there is going to be a complete list of all items used to achieve this look. Guys, be well, stay safe, exercise self-care. It is not a privilege, but a necessity. Make sure to check in on your strong friends after you check in with yourself. And until next time, we shall chat again soon.